There's one thing narcissists never expect. And yes, it feels a little bit like revenge. Now, if you click this video, you're probably feeling angry, hurt, or fed up. You're in the right place, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you one key shift you can make that helps you heal and move on, and quietly flip the power dynamic in a way narcissists genuinely do not see coming. It won't involve arguing, it won't involve exposing them, it won't cost you your dignity. And if you're new here, my name's Brandon. Over 600,000 people follow my daily insights on healing after narcissistic abuse over on Instagram. I'm not here to ask anything of you, but if you do find this helpful, liking the video tells YouTube this content is helping people who really need it, and it helps it reach others that are in the same position. So, let's talk honestly. If you've been involved with a narcissist, anger is a very natural place to land. You think about the lies, you think about the manipulation, the way they twisted things and walked away looking fine while you were left questioning everything. You replay moments where you wish you'd said more, or left sooner, or you wish you stood up for yourself better at the time. That anger makes perfect sense, because narcissists don't just hurt you, they make you feel small, confused, and powerless. At home, this often looks like being dismissed when you raise a concern, being told you're too sensitive, watching them stay calm while you're falling apart, seeing them move on quickly and wondering if you ever mattered at all. Here's the part most people don't understand. Narcissists do not maintain control through strength. They maintain control through emotional access. They need you to be reactive. They need you to explain yourself. They need you to stay emotionally engaged, even if that engagement is anger or pain. That's why they provoke you. That's why they bait you. That's why they circle conversations until you're exhausted. Now, before I tell you the one thing they never expect, I want to give you something that already starts to flip the power, and this catches them completely off guard. You stop correcting the lies. When they rewrite history, you don't argue. When they exaggerate, you don't defend. When they misrepresent you, you don't rush to clarify. You let inaccuracies sit. This feels unbearable at first because you're used to fighting for the truth. But here's why it works. Narcissists expect you to chase reality. They expect you to scramble. They expect emotional urgency. When you don't correct them, they feel exposed instead of validated. They start over-explaining. They contradict themselves. They add unnecessary details. Because without your pushback, they have nothing to push against. That alone destabilizes them. Now, here's the part you came from. Here's the point of this video. The one thing narcissists never expect is you becoming quietly unavailable. I'm not just talking no contact as a performance, not silence just to punish them or something like that, but emotionally disengagement that is 100% real. So you fully stop checking, you stop explaining, you stop needing them to understand your pain. You redirect your energy into building a life that does not include them, does not need their approval, their reaction, or their validation. This is what feels like revenge to a narcissist, because they expect anger, they expect confrontation, they expect you to stay emotionally hooked on them. What they do not expect is you becoming self-contained, when you no longer react the same way, when your nervous system settles, when their word stops landing on you. They feel that shift immediately, not because you told them, but because their influence has totally gone. They don't lose you when you leave. They lose you when they can no longer reach you emotionally. And that loss hits their ego far harder than any argument ever could, because the ultimate power move is not proving that they were wrong. It's living in a way that no longer needs them at all.